Have you ever wondered why self-love is so crucial in our lives? It's a question that might have crossed your mind a time or two, and if it hasn't, well, it's high time we delve into it. Imagine yourself as a vessel, a ship, if you will. Self-love is the wind that fills your sails, propelling you forward through the vast ocean of life. Without it, you're left adrift, vulnerable to the tumultuous currents and stormy weather that life can often throw your way. Now, self-love isn't about narcissism or self-indulgence. It's about respect. Respect for your own well-being and happiness. It's about understanding and accepting your strengths and weaknesses, embracing your individuality, and treating yourself with kindness and patience. You see, when we love ourselves, we create a positive environment within us and around us. This positivity impacts our mental and physical health. Studies show that people who practice self-love are less likely to suffer from mental health issues like depression and anxiety. They tend to have stronger immune systems, better cardiovascular health, and overall longevity. But the benefits don't stop there. Self-love is also a cornerstone of healthy relationships. When you love yourself, you set standards for how you want to be treated by others. You attract and foster relationships that mirror the love and respect you have for yourself. Moreover, self-love is the key to happiness. It allows us to find contentment within ourselves rather than seeking it externally. It's the shield that helps us weather life's storms and the fuel that drives us to pursue our dreams with tenacity and resilience. In essence, self-love is not just a concept, it's a practice, a way of life. It's about making conscious decisions every day that support your well-being and happiness. So let's pause for a moment and ask ourselves, are we giving ourselves the love we deserve? Are we treating ourselves with kindness, patience, and respect? Are we setting healthy boundaries and prioritizing our well-being? Now that we understand the importance of self-love, how can we start to cultivate it in our daily lives? Stay tuned as we navigate this journey of self-discovery together. Before we dive into setting intentions for self-love, we need to understand what an intention actually is. Let's start by saying that intentions are not goals. It's easy to confuse the two, but they are very different. Goals are specific, measurable, and typically have an endpoint. But intentions, they're the driving force behind your goals. They're the spirit, the essence, the energy that fuels the path to your goal. Imagine yourself as a ship. Your goal is the destination you're aiming for, while your intention is the wind in your sails, pushing you towards that destination. You see, intentions are all about the journey, not the destination. They're about the here and now, the present moment, and the process. So how do intentions differ from goals? Well, a goal might be to lose 10 pounds, but an intention could be to lead a healthier lifestyle. The intention is broader, more holistic, and it's more about the journey than the result. It's the underlying mindset that guides our actions towards our goals. But why are intentions so important? Well, intentions can act like a compass, guiding our thoughts and actions in a more meaningful way. They can help us stay focused and aligned with our true selves, even when life gets tough. Setting an intention is like making a commitment to ourselves, a promise that we will strive to live in alignment with our values and aspirations. And when it comes to self-love, intentions are crucial. They can guide us towards actions that foster self-acceptance, self-respect, and self-care. Instead of focusing on external achievements, intentions for self-love direct our attention inward towards nurturing our own well-being and happiness. So, to sum up, intentions are the driving force behind our actions. They are not about achieving a specific outcome, but rather about living in alignment with our values and aspirations. They are about the journey, not the destination. With a clear understanding of intentions, we can now start setting ones that will foster self-love. The first step in setting intentions for self-love is self-reflection. Embarking on the path to self-love requires a deep dive into the ocean that is ourselves. This is not a shallow dive. No, we're talking Mariana Trench levels of depth. So let's strap on our metaphorical scuba gear and plunge into the realm of self-reflection. Self-reflection is like holding up a mirror to your soul and truly seeing what's reflected back. It's about identifying your strengths, acknowledging your weaknesses, and pinpointing areas for growth. It's like being an archaeologist, digging up the pieces of your past and present, and understanding how they've shaped your character. Perhaps you're thinking, but why should I reflect? Isn't it better to focus on the future? Well, imagine you're an artist preparing to paint a masterpiece. Would you start without understanding your palette, the colors at your disposal, or the texture of your canvas? Of course not. In the same way, understanding ourselves is the first step towards painting the masterpiece that is our life. Now let's talk about strengths. These are your superpowers, the qualities that make you unique. Maybe you're a great listener, or you have a knack for making people laugh. Recognizing these strengths is like acknowledging the bright stars in your personal galaxy. But just as the night sky has its dark spaces, we too have our weaknesses. These aren't to be shamed or hidden away. Instead, they are opportunities for growth, areas where we can pour our love and attention. Embrace them, for they are part of your journey. And speaking of journeys, self-reflection also involves identifying areas for growth. These are the bridges you've yet to build, the mountains you've yet to climb. They are the challenges that, once faced, will lead you to a higher version of yourself. Remember, self-reflection is not about self-judgment. It's about understanding, accepting, and loving yourself as you are, while also recognizing the potential for who you can become. After self-reflection, we can move on to the next step, visualization. Once we've reflected on ourselves, it's time to visualize our journey towards self-love. This, my friends, is where the magic really begins. Visualization is like a roadmap. It's about creating a mental image of where we want to go and what we want to achieve. Let's think of it as our own personal movie. We are the director, the scriptwriter, and the lead actor. But instead of Hollywood, our stage is our mind, and our script is our desired reality. It's a powerful tool that helps us to see, feel, and believe in our ability to manifest the self-love we desire and deserve. So, how do we do that? It's simpler than you might think. Close your eyes and imagine a day in your life where you are living and breathing self-love. It's not about perfection, but about acceptance, compassion, and kindness towards yourself. Imagine waking up feeling content, at peace with who you are. You're starting your day with a gentle smile, acknowledging your strengths and accepting your flaws. You're treating yourself with the same kindness and understanding you would show to your best friend. You're taking time for self-care, doing things that you love and that make you feel good about yourself. Feel the emotions that come with this image, the warmth, the comfort, the peace, and the joy. Let it sink in. This is the power of visualization. It's not just about seeing, but also about feeling. Remember, our minds are incredibly powerful. When we visualize our journey and end state, we are signaling to our subconscious that this is the reality we want to create. And our subconscious, being the faithful servant it is, begins to work towards making this a reality. So, let's harness this power. Let's make our intentions for self-love more tangible, more achievable. Let's paint a vivid picture of the self-love we desire, and let's believe in our ability to make it happen. With a clear vision in mind, we can now start crafting our intentions. Because as the saying goes, if you can see it in your mind, you can hold it in your hand. So hold on to that vision, and let's embark on this journey of self-love together. Now that we've visualized our journey, it's time to craft our intentions. Crafting intentions is like designing a roadmap for our journey to self-love. It's about pinpointing the coordinates of our destination and charting a path that aligns with our core values and aspirations. This process is incredibly personal and unique to each individual. What does crafting intentions look like, you ask? Imagine it as writing a love letter to your future self. It's a declaration of your commitment and a promise to pursue self-love relentlessly. Now, let's delve into some examples of powerful intentions for self-love. The first one could be, I intend to treat myself with kindness and compassion in all circumstances. This intention is all about honoring and respecting yourself, even in challenging situations. Another powerful intention is, I intend to prioritize my mental and physical well-being. This is a commitment to put your health and happiness first, no matter what. It's a reminder that you're worth taking care of. A third intention could be, I intend to celebrate my achievements, no matter how small. This is a promise to recognize and rejoice in your accomplishments. It's about not letting the little victories go unnoticed, because every step forward is a win in the journey to self-love. Remember, the power of an intention lies in its ability to guide our actions. An intention is not just a thought or a wish, it's a commitment. It's a pledge to steer our actions and reactions towards self-love. Crafting intentions is an ongoing process. As we grow and evolve, so too will our intentions. They are not static, but dynamic. They adapt and change as we discover new aspects of ourselves in our journey to self-love. An important part of crafting intentions is writing them down. This act solidifies our commitment and serves as a tangible reminder of the path we've chosen. With our intentions set, we can start integrating them into our daily lives. Scene script: setting intentions is only half the battle. The real challenge is integrating them into our daily lives. So you've set your intentions. You've spent time in self-reflection, you've visualized your goals, and you've crafted clear, positive intentions. Now comes the crucial part: making these intentions part of your everyday routine. Think of it like planting a seed. You've put it in the ground, but you can't just walk away and expect it to grow. It needs regular watering, the right amount of sunlight, and some good old-fashioned patience. It's the same with our intentions. Consistency is your watering can, your sunlight. It's about making small, regular steps towards your intentions every single day. It's about making your intentions a non-negotiable part of your routine, like brushing your teeth or having your morning coffee. Consider setting aside a specific time each day to focus on your intentions. Early morning can be a perfect time as your mind is fresh and the day is full of possibilities. But if you're more of a night owl, you might find the quiet hours of the evening more conducive. The key is to find a time that works for you and stick to it. Patience, on the other hand, is the fertile soil in which your intentions can take root and grow. Change doesn't happen overnight. There will be days when you stumble, when you question whether your efforts are making any difference at all. But remember, every journey begins with a single step. It's the accumulation of these small steps, these daily acts of intention, that lead to real, lasting change. And finally, be kind to yourself. Integrating intentions into your life is not about punishing yourself for past mistakes or forcing yourself into a mold. It's about nurturing your growth, about treating yourself with the same love and kindness you would extend to a treasured friend. With these strategies, we can start living our intentions and cultivating self-love. Setting intentions for self-love isn't a one-time thing, it's a lifelong journey. As we have journeyed together through this video, we've outlined 4 pivotal steps to setting intentions for self-love. Let's recap them briefly. First, we delved into the art of self-reflection. By peering into the mirror of our souls, we've discovered that understanding our needs, our desires, and our shortcomings is the foundation of self-love. It's about accepting who we are in all our glory and imperfections. Next, we embraced the power of visualization. We painted vivid pictures in our minds, imagining our ideal selves, living in harmony with our values, and radiating love from the inside out. Visualization is not just about dreaming. It's about manifesting those dreams into reality. Then, we crafted our intentions, carefully chiseling them from the raw material of our self-reflection and visualization. Each intention, a beacon guiding us on our path to self-love. Remember, intentions are not rigid rules, but flexible guidelines, helping us navigate the landscape of our lives. Lastly, we integrated these intentions into our daily routines. We've learned that integration is the key to transformation. It's about making our intentions part of our identity, a second nature, a habit. Through repetition and consistency, we are sculpting our lives in the image of our intentions. Yet, as we conclude, it's vital to remember that this process is not a race. It's a marathon. It's about consistency and patience. Cultivating self-love doesn't happen overnight. It's like tending to a garden. With each intention we set, we plant a seed. With each act of self-love, we water that seed. With time, patience, and consistent care, we watch that seed grow into a tree, strong and unshakable. So as we step into the journey ahead, let's carry these steps with us. Let's nurture our gardens of self-love with kindness and compassion. Let's celebrate our progress, however small. Let's be patient with ourselves, knowing that every step forward, no matter how tiny, is a victory. Remember, the journey towards self-love starts with a single intention. So, what's yours going to be?